Before we can learn about the chess pieces and how they move and all the various rules of chess, like check and checkmate and win you can and can't castle, first we have to learn about chessboard geography. Now you might be thinking, hey, I know geography already. I love geography. Not that kind of geography. Chessboard geography is talking about the lines and the squares on the chessboard. If you ever look inside of a chess book, you're going to see lots of notation and letters and numbers and special words like files and ranks. And I thought, this is the best place to start. If we're talking about the absolute basics, you've got to know your chessboard geography. Okay, so first you'll notice on the chessboard there are letters and numbers. The letters down here at the bottom are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. They're really small, but they're there. Over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so the letters are on lines that go up and down. And these lines that go up and down, we call those files. So the files are always on letters, and this file would be called the D file because it's on the letter D. This file, yeah, you guessed it, it's the F file. Over here, the A file. And files, you'll notice, are always on letters. Okay, this is like the most important thing. Ranks go side to side, and ranks are on numbers. 1, 2, 3. Over here we have the numbers on the side of the board. So this is the second rank, and this is the fourth rank, and you would probably guess, indeed you'd be correct, that this is the 8th rank, the line that goes straight across the board. The number 8 is the 8th rank. Okay, so files go up and down. This is the G file. Ranks go side to side. This is the 3rd rank. Where the file and the rank come together is the name of a square. So the name of this particular square, where the G file and the 3rd rank come together, is G3. We always say the letter first. 3G would be like, I don't know, that's like an apartment. But G3, that's the name of a chess square. Okay, so there's another kind of line we didn't mention, and it's the diagonal. The diagonal goes corner to corner to corner across the chessboard, and the important thing to notice about diagonals, all the squares on a diagonal are the same color. Okay, so if we're going to get familiar with the names of squares, the best thing to do is to do a little counting exercise. So first we're going to count up the B file. All these squares are going to have the letter B in their name because they are on the B file. So with me, B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B7, B8. That's the B file. All those squares had the letter B in their name, but the numbers changed because they were on different ranks. Now let's do the 5th rank, and we're going to start over here on the A file. So this is A5, B5, C5, D5, E5, F5, G5, H5. And all of those squares, of course, had the number 5 in their name because they're on the 5th rank, but the letter changed because they are on different files. Now, if we were to do a diagonal, both the letter and the number would change for each square. And just to be quirky, we could do this one backwards. This is A8, B7, C6, D5, E4, F3, G2, H1. Okay, now let's give you a little test. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to figure it out. What is the name of this square? It's C6. A, B, C, C1, C2, C3, C4, C5, C6. That square is C6. What's the name of this square? Well, of course, it's G4, where the letter G and the number 4 come together. That's the G4 square. What about over here? What's this square? Well, it's B3. Here is the letter B, A, B, and 1, 2, 3. So where the 3 and the B come together, that is B3. All right, what about this one? That's E5. That's right, E and 5. What about this one? B8, where the letter B and the number 8 come together, is B8. That is B8. Okay, let's do a tricky one. What about this one over here? All right, it wasn't that tricky. Here's the H. It's right next to the 5. So it's going to be H, H1, H2, H3, H4, H5. That is H5. Okay, what about this one? That's B5. The letter B and the number 5 come together on the B5 square. What about this one? The letter E and the number 3 come together on E3. Okay, one last one. What about this one? Yeah, that's H8, where the letter H and the number 8 come together is H8. Okay, so the important things to remember here are files go up and down, ranks go side to side, diagonals go corner to corner to corner, files are always on letters, ranks are always on numbers, and the name of a square is the letter and number that it's on. So right here, this square would be E4. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video, and there'll be a lot more in this Basics of Chess series building on what we learned here.